Most people think a TV is just a screen, but once you see what this thing does with a standard cable feed, you realize it is actually doing a massive amount of heavy lifting behind the scenes. It is using 20 different neural networks to take whatever you are watching and force it into a 4K look that actually feels sharp rather than just blurry and upscaled. Honestly, the way it handles older content is impressive, but the real magic happens when you feed it something high quality. Those mini LEDs are packed in there so tightly that the contrast is genuinely striking. You get these deep, inky blacks right next to bright highlights that don't bleed into each other, which is usually the biggest headache with LED panels. It makes sports look incredibly crisp, and because it hits that 144 Hz refresh rate, the motion is buttery smooth. If you are a gamer, that is a huge win, especially since it keeps everything tear-free without needing to fiddle with a dozen settings. The sound is another story. It uses this spatial audio trickery to make it feel like the sound is moving around the room, and while it is not going to replace a dedicated surround sound system, it is surprisingly immersive for built-in speakers. You can actually hear the direction of sound effects, which is a nice touch for a slim panel. Now here is the thing that might bug some people. The interface can feel a bit busy. Samsung loves to pack their menus with suggestions and streaming apps, and sometimes you just want to get to your input without navigating through a maze of tiles. It is a minor annoyance, but it is there. Also, while the brightness is fantastic for a bright living room, if you are a purist who wants perfect color accuracy for professional editing, you might find the AI processing a little too aggressive with the saturation. It wants to make everything look punchy and vibrant, which is great for movies, but maybe a bit much for some tastes. Still, for the average person who wants a TV that just looks great the moment you turn it on, this is a powerhouse. It is fast, it is bright, and it makes almost anything you throw at it look better than it has any right to. If you are looking for a centerpiece for your living room that handles gaming and cinema equally well, this is definitely one to keep on the short list. It is not perfect, but it is pretty close to what most people are actually looking for in a modern display.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.